fulfilled. So this one to me looks like it's that situation where they like added like the shell of the product on Shopify and it didn't push it to us. So nobody's ever shipped this from what the system's telling us. I would just ask her, hey, do you have a tracking number? Because looking at this, we never fulfilled it and no one else has ever fulfilled it. It doesn't look like it was ever shipped. Like, hey, this was shipped manually by Shopify or whatever. So
Okay.
I would just ask her back and be like, hey, are you sure it's being sent back to you, or do you have a tracking number? Because our system shows that it was never shipped ever. And remember how when you started like messaging too, you referred to my old message? It's the same thing. On January 14th in Shopify, they took the pending quantity from 1 to 0, and that's why it was fulfilled. So there's no label anyways. It was just fulfilled because they took the inventory off the product. So actually, I'll go to that order and then just screenshot this.
Okay.
And then send them that and say, hey, yeah, it's just weird because like we don't see their email, but there's no way. This customer never got anything.
Okay.
Unless they shipped it like personally. So maybe that's why they took it from 1 to 0. I would just send her a screenshot of that on the order number on January 14th and say, and then I would ask her, did you guys ship this personally? Because in our system, it was taken to 0 and it's never been shipped anywhere.
Got
What's going on? Get up in there, man of the hour. Wow, day in the life, baby. Just about to get on a call with a client, figure out some stuff for them. They had, this is one of our first clients that, let me put this on mute in case he joins. This is one of our first clients that was fulfilling out of their old warehouse while they fulfilled with us, so it was a little tricky. So we had like orders, we set up a automation rule. If they were assigned to a different location, they would automatically go on hold in our system. So sometimes instead of the back and forth communication, it's just easier to jump on a call. So we're gonna jump on the call so he's gonna send all of his old stuff now to us. So now we're just gonna talk through taking that automation rule off and maybe an ETA on the shipment because it's coming from overseas, to see if he wants us to allow partial, which means ship items that we currently have without orders that are on back order because we don't have inventory for those in our system. So we're just gonna see if he wants to get everything out while the rest of the inventory is coming to us, or does he want us to wait? That's why we're gonna get an ETA, because of course we would recommend him to wait to save money, but if the boat's like 2 months away, then yeah, you wanna make your customers happy and ship partially, even though him as the client is gonna have to pay some extra fees in double labels, but sometimes it's worth it to make the customers happy. So we're just gonna talk through him with that and then go from there.
Hi!
Hi!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm so excited.
Yes.
It's my friend Kinsey.
Hi, Kinsey. I'm
She's
Ashley.
just giving
Nice
us-
to meet you. Are you a hugger?
Actually,
Yes, I am.
She came
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good.
I'm so good to see you guys.
Hi, nice to
Hi.
meet you, Dakota. Finally in person.
I was
Say
like,
hey,
so
but I know
nice
who
to
you
meet
are.
So this is our robotics. There's robots on top, and then there's like thousands of things in here, and it kind of like takes it home. And then instead of them printing on an already finished garment, they're doing it before it's finished and sewn together. Yes.
And how long will that take? 45 days.
Probably a little bit longer because we're testing. We have to make the exact fabric. I want to make sure there's a smooth transition for you to where people can't tell the difference and you're having consistency. The fit will be the same, the trims will be the same. Our point is to try and match the fabric as best as possible, which we'll probably custom mill it. So if we custom mill the fabric, then you're ensured the consistency, which that itself will probably take 3 weeks just to make that bulk fabric.
Thank you. I would like to move it forward up there, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, even though things are kind of slow right now, there is still a lot of things to do. Like, of course, that's one thing. We did just receive a new shipment that came in from Poppy Kids, I'm guessing. And that obviously needs to be organized. And not just that, it also has to be relabeled, I think. I'm not too sure. And not just that, we're also taking items out of the PO. So that way we can make more space to put new clients in. And the only reason we're taking items out is usually the items that that's usually not moving as much, unlike other items. So why have, multiple items in the PO that isn't really moving, just to clear up some space. Other than that, can't really think of anything else for now. We need new clients.